Okay, if we go inside the arcade... He's gonna get me from behind if I go there. Yeah, I beat up your buddy, and I'll do it again. I think these pogo punks usually drop hamburgers when you kill them. Let's see, because hamburgers will be really important. There's a hamburger. Good. So I can heal myself without having to use my life up spell. Do I fight this guy too? Yes, I want to become a member. Come back after you finish EarthBound. Okay, no, I don't want to become a member. I want to just beat you in the face with my bat. That's how Kefka solves all problems, is by beating them in the face with a bat. Word up. I seriously doubt that I'm going to be able to take good old Frank back here, but you know what? Why not find out? How many hamburgers? I got the one hamburger and a can of fruit juice, and I got 2 life ups. You know what? He's going to kill me because... Yeah, he's going to kill me because I didn't go buy any armor or anything. Okay, so now I have the $5 in my pocket, and probably enough in my bank account. Let's get the pips filled back up. The good old PPs. And we need to go find the drugstore on the map. See you later, Gord. I hope it doesn't take all my money away. That's one thing I really hate about the Dragon Quest games. I'm not a big fan of the Dragon Quest combat, but also I'm not a fan of when you lose, like half of your resources are stolen away from you. Some people prefer that to like the Final Fantasy method of just making you start from your save point, but I prefer to have the save points because they put save points at a lot of convenient places in Final Fantasy. In Dragon Quest they don't. Anything in this garbage can? Yes, I will eat the garbage burger. Absolutely. I don't want to call anybody right now. Let's just take it all. Let's buy what I need to buy, and then deposit the rest. I probably should have deposited at the beginning anyway. So I'm thinking a T-ball bat. Yeah, I'll equip that. Offense goes up. Get rid of the cracked bat. Yes. Buy. Cheap bracelet. Cheap bracelet, my foot. That bitch is $100. No. Okay. So now it's just there we go. So we'll just walk around with $0 in our pocket, and that should be good. Back down to Frank. I'm on the wrong side of the map. I'm on the wrong side of the map entirely. Ooh, look at these guys. I don't want to fight all those guys at once, though. Can I just get one of you guys? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah. No! What do you... Oh, he didn't make it. His buddy has to sit there and watch him in the road while I bludgeon his friend into a pile of pogo guts. That's right. Tamed your ass, fool. Stole your hamburger, too. It was delicious. I was trying to get inside this guy's hitbox so I could attack him from behind, but whatever. Let's take out the skate punk. Yeah, this T-ball bet will help quite a bit. There we go. So yeah, let's see if we can beat up Frank now. I don't know if level up are random in this game. I think there's like a pseudo-randomness to them, but I don't actually know what governs that. By the way, why do I have to beat up Frank? For no reason. Just because he's here. We need to beat up Frank just because he's here. Like, I think there's a subplot where, like, the mayor of town will give you a key you need if you beat up Frank for him, but whatever. EarthBound's plot is not its strong suit. Yeah, that knife brandishing is not as dangerous now, which is good. I think we're safe here. Smashed you! Oh, I tamed Frank, guys. Alright. Now I gotta beat up Frank's giant robot, and I don't have Destel in the party yet, so The first round, I think I'm going to heal. The first... should I heal? I don't... It only attacks every other round, but I don't know how much damage it does with an attack. I'm going to be safe and heal. Because he's going to alternate between generating a burst of steam and attacking. The round he attacks, I'm going to defend. Okay, so only 7 damage. That's not bad. If I only attack every other round, this should work just fine. Never mind. I was wrong about that, apparently. So this round he should attack, right? Yes. This round he should do a burst of steam, yes. Did I accidentally attack 2 rounds in a row that was I not paying attention to what I was doing here? Just missed. Yeah, he did a tore into me attack. I must have attacked what I meant to defend. That's not good. I want you to throw punches. I don't want you to tear into me. But I think we'll get him this time. Or not. This is how battles go in Dragon Quest. And EarthBound is just Dragon Quest with baseball bats and stuff. So, the important thing is I didn't use any hamburgers. I'm going to save the hamburgers for when I'm totally out of pips, which I'm not yet. I've got 20 pips. That's 4 uses of life up. Get out of the way, Gord. Just standing in between me and my inevitable victory at this point. Do I have to fight Frank again, I wonder? Or is he going to skip me straight to the Frankenstein at this point? Like, how true to life is this game? Like, do many kids in idealistic middle America from, like, a modern version of the 1950s, if that makes any sense, like, do they just wander around the neighborhood just with their bat, just bludgeoning stray dogs? Because it's pretty awesome, if so. That's more awesome than anything I ever did as a kid. All I did as a kid was eat Nintendo games. Eat Nintendo games? No, 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 no. I meant play Nintendo games. The only thing I eat are heaping platefuls of Nick. Is he going to make me fight Frank again? Ooh, I don't like 2 of these guys. I don't like having 2 of these guys, but you know what? Let's take them down. They can do much less damage to me now that I've got a couple levels and a cheap bracelet, which apparently defends from all kinds of crazy attacks. Cool. I probably could just use auto battle at this point in the game, but it seems like a bad habit to get into. Another hamburger. I am stacking up my hamburgers. I kind of want to just go gain another level, but wow, look at all the guys congregating outside there now. A whole bunch of them. Let's eat this cookie. How much does this fruit juice restore? 6 HP, and then the cookie should restore another 6. Oh, so he's gonna start me off with the Frankenstein. That's probably okay. That's probably okay. So let's bash it. Just like last time. Just alternate between bash and defend. When I get under 30, we're going to life up. And that's kind of how boss fights go in this game. You find the one strategy that is most likely to result in victory and hope that the RNG smiles upon you. Like this fight here, all he's doing is throwing punches. He's not doing his tore into you attack. And he can't beat me if he keeps throwing punches. So I destroyed him. That time he never even used, not even once, used the attack. In Dragon Quest, that would be the equivalent of the monster never using its breath attack. Is the one in Dragon Quest just randomly kills you all the time. Alright. So now we gotta go to Giant Step. So now Frank's our buddy. We like Frank now. Yeah, that's right, man. Okay. Now I gotta go see the mayor! Now, the name of the city we're in, I don't know how it's actually pronounced. As kids, we pronounced it Onets. Now, that's not technically correct, because the first, like, 4 cities in the game are numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, by that reckoning, you would think that the city is named Onets, right? But then I watched some people who speedrun this game, and the main speedrunner of this game is a dude named Andy Perfect. He does really great runs of it, both the glitched and the glitchless runs I love watching. And he pronounces it Onets, so I have no idea. I'm going to go with Onets, just because that makes most sense to me. I have no cash. So now the time has come to throw myself at the first dungeon of the game, and just hope for the best. So I do have a map here, and I know that I'm not going to win on my first attempt in the dungeon, so we're just going to go in there, maybe gain some levels. I don't even have the, I don't even have my frog attack yet, so we're not going to do anything till we get some frog attack happening. But we'll see what we can do. I do have some hamburgers. Am I going the right way? Is this it? Is anything working for me today? No. I know people who love this game are leaving nasty comments like, you need to go around and talk to everybody and read all the dialogue and etc. And that's just, no. I get that the dialogue in this game is fun and quirky and everything, but I do not want to have a 90 episode Let's Play on my hands. So, here we go. First old dungeon here. Let's fight this mouse and his friend. And he smashed me. What a jerk. Twice in a row he smashed me. What a double jerk. So much of the combat in this game is just based on straight up RNG. You can get into a encounter one time and totally demolish it without any problem whatsoever, and the next time you see that exact same encounter, it can completely turn around and demolish you instead. And I kind of don't like that kind of gameplay anymore. I like the kind of gameplay where if you play the game well and you kind of know what you're doing, you win. And if you don't know the game well and you don't know what you're doing, you lose. Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Yes. Erg. And I don't feel like I get that kind of gameplay out of these really old turn-based RPGs. It's just, an enemy has 6 attacks he can use, and 4 of them are reasonably survivable, and 2 of them are just BS. And if it picks those 2 attacks too much, you lose. And that's one way that my favorite old RPG, turn-based RPG, obviously, is the original Final Fantasy, and it kind of deviates from that structure a little bit, in that, yeah, a monster has 6 different attacks, but they always come in the same fixed loop. So you kind of always know what's coming. There's still some RNG in the kinds of attacks that monsters can throw at you sometimes. It gets a little more complicated than that. But as a kid, I always preferred like Final Fantasy's method to Dragon Quest, and as an adult, I've learned that that's the reason why. You know, the monster can't cast its most powerful spell every single round if it wants to, and it can in EarthBound. Like, look at this mouse. Look at this mouse. This is what, just a 50% chance that he does 120% extra damage every single round he gets to roll that die. Flip that coin, however you want to do it. We're just on a fact-finding mission right now, though. We just want to, get in here. Also, everything's faster than me at the beginning of the game. I don't like that either. I don't like everything being faster than me. My goal right now is to get the frog attack. Once I get PSI frog, I'll have a good shot at beating the boss, I think. I got plenty of hamburgers right now. Basically carrying out a McDonald's in my back pocket. And the game becomes much more reasonable as you get more party members. Like, you gotta play a lot of this game before you even get your first party member. It's easily a couple of hours. Easily. We'll use that skip sandwich later. That increases your walking speed on the map for a little while. So we'll get some use out of that in a minute. Look at this smash over and over and over. I think that's how this mouse works. It either does 1 damage or it does 12 damage, and I'm just getting super, super unlucky. Like, I'm a couple rooms into the dungeon, I'm already out of life up resources. There's a way you can, like, make monsters despawn on the map. Like, the algorithm that spawns monsters on the map, you can actually play around with it a little bit. But I don't have the energy for all that. I'm going to take the lazy man's way out and just throw myself at the game until I succeed. Word. I played around with that hypnosis spell that you get last time I played this game when I tried to get through it, and it wasn't very good. I couldn't make it work for me, ever, so... Actually, according to my map, there is nothing in this room. I entered this room, and there's nothing here. So I kind of don't even know why I'm here. It's just an empty butt room. Nice. Nice! These guys can heal themselves? That doesn't seem fair. Oh, and they can call for backup, which is also... Hi, you should have healed yourself. If you would have healed yourself, we could have stalled that fight, Mr. Ants. We could have been here all afternoon. Oh, man, really? He got me in my invincibility frame. Alright, let's teach him what for. If I'm really, really lucky, I'll get a butterfly in the outside part of this cave. And that'll fill up my peepees. And life will be good. But something tells me this battle here is going to kill me. Something tells me I've had it right here. Unless I get lucky and he throws the 1 damage punch. Which, of course, he didn't. Oh! Guts kicked in and I survived with 1 hit point. That's kind of a nice, it's a nice, like, novelty when it happens. You're supposed to die, but instead you survive with 1 hit point. But again, it's totally random. You have a Guts stat that governs, like, how often it happens, but... But it's still a totally random occurrence. Is this an ant or is this a slug? That must have been a slug, because I got the insta-kill on him. These guys must be slugs, too. And this is like your best bang for your XP buck, are these slugs, because these slugs are super easy. You kill 1 in attack, and they kind of stack XP on you. So if you wanted to grind here, this is the spot to do it. And again, there's a way to manipulate the spawns of these slugs in a way that you can always guarantee them coming up. But I already didn't do that, and yes, I do have a butterfly here. So let's go ahead and eat this butterfly. And we can see the giant step, but can we actually reach it yet? I was not wanting to fight this thing. Oh, never mind, didn't have to. Haha. It is kind of nice that the game doesn't make you fight, like, really weak monsters, but it's like, you're not going to have trouble with the weak monsters anyway. It's not, like, there's no point in the game where it's really useful to get this insta-win. By the time you get strong enough that you no longer want to fight the monsters in the area, they're not worth fighting anyway. And there's never a point where the monsters in the dungeon that you're in are insta-kills. So, here we go. How much frog do I have? Do I gotta check status here? Yeah. Offense, frog, costs 10, so I get 2 of these. So hopefully we get some big frogs happening here.